Hello everyone, and welcome back to our Unholy Horde playthrough on the channel. And in the last episode, Harold and Lana got married, and we basically spent most of the episode just trying to build up our army a little bit. We are actually getting really close to the Faith Defense, and that'll be great because it will lower the amount of taxes that we have by, I think it's about 30%, which would definitely be quite good. I think that would bring us down by about nearly 100 gold taxes per day. Now, because of where we are, I can't really hire more mercenaries right now. I could definitely take any of these peasants once they get that 3 combat, or whoever has 3 combat becomes the loyalist. Um, but otherwise, we'll have to hold off on increasing our army too much more for the moment. Now, looking around, and York did get Venice, of course, and I'm actually thinking about attacking another village because we are currently low on food. We need hops. We are trading for them, however, not getting a whole lot in a day, so attacking a village for that and for more rye would definitely be good for us. I think we're actually going to go and attack Wolford here. They have 89 rye, which would be definitely pretty good for us to get. And it looks like York is actually heading home from a campaign right now. So as long as they don't attack or join the attack on Wolford, that should be pretty easy for us, and we won't have York to actually deal with. Now looking at this camp, still 4 people, so that's not going to be worth it. So what we're going to do, Canute stopped doing the wise conversation with Harold because his mood or relation with Harold is not good enough. So we're going to let him spend some time with Harold. Hopefully that will allow us to start that wise conversation again. And then we can send Canute on a campaign to go and raid some villages. Now, another thing, luckily we did put Emma on studying the weapon forge because right now our weapon forge is actually broken down, which means we cannot create any weapons, of course. So that's not too great. Additionally, we don't have a whole lot of wood right now, so raiding another village for wood could also be another thing that we might want to do. But we're going to need the 6 tools to be able to actually repair this when the time comes. So we really need the tools to actually be prioritized, I think, for the moment. And we'll also start upgrading it, which will hopefully create tools a little more quickly. And then we have 1 job open. Okay. So I'm thinking we're going to go ahead. This is unrelated, but we're going to upgrade the amount of light armors because we really want to start kitting our warriors out with some light armor. That would be really good. And that is about all we can really do for the moment there. I also want to start trying to get more money from our inhabitants. They have a lot of wealth, and if we can reclaim some of that, we'd be doing a lot better on money. So we're going to increase this amount yet again. We could just decrease the wages. I really don't want to do that, though. I have a feeling it will make them upset. They already have the did not receive a salary, and I don't know if stacking another daily expenses debuff would actually hurt. We could do it, though. We could try it. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe it might be a good idea to try it. Let's see. So get these back down to normal, and we'll just give them 1 less gold each. Maybe that'll help. Okay, so on another note, when we have the weapon forge back up and running, I am actually going to try to start spreading the amount of axes and swords we have out again because we are going to probably be raiding and doing other fighting pretty soon. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set these back onto make X, and we'll do maybe something like 20 of them. Yes, that way we have about as many axes as we can use for all of our warriors, and same thing for the swords. So this way, when we're attacking people without any armor, we can use more swords. And when we're attacking people with more armor, we can use more axes, of course. So we're going to go ahead and set this for when we get our weapon forge back as well. Okay, so I was just thinking about this, and actually our lumberers are unable to get up here to cut down any of these trees because of this palisade. I completely kind of just spaced on this. We're going to go ahead and take these 2 down, and we're going to try to place a gate right here. Looks like this warehouse is going to be in the way, so we need to find a different spot for it. So if we move this over about 4 spaces, it looks like it should be fine. But we don't have the wood now, of course, because it is now in our production buildings. we'll go ahead and take care of that in a little bit then. Okay, so I was finally able to get the wise conversation starting again with Canute and Harold, which is great. And now they should be going on their little inspections. Now, I may also want to think about putting Lana onto some things, because Harold is having an issue keeping everything inspected. And Canute can't really handle much more because he's super slow from his old age. That may be something that we need to consider soon. I mean, there isn't a whole lot of stuff. I could just have it so that everything here in this northeast quadrant is for Harold, and then split everything else between Lana and Canute. They don't really need the experience as much, it's mostly Harold, and he's getting pretty close to level 14 as well. But anyways, now that Canute is all done with helping Harold out and everything, we're going to go ahead and raid this village, and we don't really need to send a big force. This actually should be plenty. Yeah, we have the best people, so we will send all of our swords, and we're going to send, since these guys are probably not well armored, we'll send some of these spears. And one armor, and I guess a mace. Okay, that's not good. So we apparently have some houses on fire. There is another one over here. Hopefully these don't get damaged. It doesn't look like it. It looks like they took it out in time. That's pretty good. Now, there are several of them. What are you people doing? Did you just leave your stoves on all night? Good grief. Now, we do have a conflict between neighbors. It's between Canterbury and York. I'm not really sure who I want to support here. I think maybe Canterbury, just because we do have this trade route between them, or between us. Yeah, it'll be plus 12. We'll send Emma to go ahead and do that, even though I'd prefer her to be taking care of the weapon forge. Hold on, actually. Can Lana do it? She is pregnant and... Wait, is she pregnant? Did she lose the baby? She is pregnant. Okay, she just doesn't have the green base going on. Okay, she can't move, so she's probably having that baby soon. We're just gonna cancel this. If they get mad, that's fine, because I really just want Emma to be studying right now, so we're gonna have her do that. Okay, so now we did get a bandit camp in our region, and it appears that there is some incognito person hiding from punishment in this camp. So if we attack this and take care of them, I think that the person that they're hiding from will actually be quite pleased with us. And I'm thinking that that might be a little bit more important than raiding this village first. So we're going to go ahead and cancel this, and we're going to send this squad to just go and attack this camp. It's only got 3, so this should be pretty easy. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go into this battle, and hopefully we can at least capture a couple of these guys, because we really need anything that can get us money. We are totally broke at the moment, and we didn't even make much flour today either, which was quite strange. You'll have to see in a second. I think we have something like 180 rye almost, but no flour, which is really weird. Oh no, it's only 120. Okay, 120 is a little bit better. So okay, after the victory, Lucina was captured and interrogated. It turns out that this lord comes from the province of Canterbury, where he has long been wanted for justice. Your warriors decide to send the captured lord home, where retribution awaits him. Well, hopefully they will be quite happy with us for that. And let's see. So we have no flour. That's kind of the update there. Let's take a look. They produce 10. I don't understand what's going on there. I think it's just the efficiency issue, so I think we're going to have to take care of this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to move everything for Harold. Is there anything over here that Harold's working on? He is working on some things over here, so we're going to take him off of these things, and then we will decide which stuff Lana should do and which stuff Canute should do. Okay, so I've taken Harold off of a couple of things over here in this area, and I think what we're going to do, we're just going to have Lana take care of everything that's over here. She's a little bit faster, and Canute is already crazy slow, but he's even slower when he doesn't have any roads to walk on, which is everything over here. So we're going to have Lana take care of all this. Hopefully this will help this efficiency, but I don't think it's going to make any difference for what's going on with Harold. So I think we're going to need to have Canute take over a few of these things as well. Probably maybe 2. Probably just the two things. We'll have him take care of the brewery, and we'll just have Lana take care of the other brewery. Hopefully this will help. And it seems that Harold has had his son, Radisil. We're not going to bother renaming him. I think the name's fine. We will put Emma on educating. Alright, so now Faith Defense has been learned, so that should take down our taxes quite substantially. We'll go ahead and go back to our knowledge tree, and let's see, that was Harold, I believe. Yes, working on that. And we'll just put him on really anything else. Axe proficiency seems pretty good for something that Emma has and that we don't want to have forgotten. So we'll go ahead and put him on that. And then Knut was planning on going to bed pretty soon, I'm sure. But we do need to go attack that village. I think we'll just go ahead and wait now until he's... Well, he actually is pretty well rested. Let's go ahead then and attack this and get ourselves some extra rye. And we'll just do basically around the same attack. I guess we'll leave this guy home so he can heal himself. We'll just bring a few extra guys. And we're going to send a couple of spears, I suppose, and we will send a couple of maces. Alright, so here we are at this village. Let's go ahead and jump on in. And these guys just have daggers, so of course we're not going to worry about them at all. Just rush right on in. Oh, that's a cool little... it seems like a lot of water in this little incline there. It's a little strange. Alright, and of course, they were cheering a little prematurely there. Relationship with Dara is -30, of course. But you know what? You know, resources over friends and all. Now we're gonna attack Emberfall here. And just send them right on in again. Looks like these maps are always pretty much the same if they're at the same, in the same region. That looks exactly the same as the last one. And that border looks a little incomplete, maybe. Anyways, let's go ahead and just take these guys out. They even broke their daggers. Their daggers broke. Alright, so we got, looks like 40 hops and 89 rye. That is definitely going to help us. And just look at Knut fly across the map. Nice to see. What's going on here? These guys are attacking York. They're decently powerful. What are these guys doing? Attacking Vienna. Okay, so they're going to conquer Vienna. That leaves 63? Is that serious? No, they have way less than 63. They have 7? Oh man, they are maybe going to get burnt a little bit by these marauders. And we can hopefully maybe attack these marauders and actually take whatever they loot from York. They may loot a lot from York. We need to keep an eye on that. Okay, some slightly good news here. Harold is finally up to 14 management, and he only needs 13 more experience points to finally get himself ready for the Chancellery. That will be super nice to have. Okay, so Emma finally finished up the weapon forge. We have enough tools, but they are currently in the workshop. We'll have to take those out. Let's go ahead and see what the best thing for Emma to learn now is. Probably just put her on Faith Defense. Just to have... Oh, she can't learn that. That's right. It's Tanea. Okay, in that case, she'll just have to be free for the moment. And we need... Weapon Forge. It's the workshop. There we go. Can we send now? Please do that. And we're going to go ahead and set this to build first. Okay, and here we are at the trader, and we're going to sell all these swords that we have. And we're going to sell some more medical salves. And that's 254 that we still owe. That's not good. Let's see. We can probably get rid of... Can we get rid of Caden training yet? I know we can get rid of... Well, armor and weapon forge are Emma only. Okay, let's go ahead and send these prisoners. Send them all. That pretty much evens us back out. Let's take a look. Axe proficiency, Caden training we need to keep for the time being. Faith defense we can definitely get rid of. And military logistics we can get rid of. Faith defense and military logistics, we'll sell those. And otherwise we need to keep the rest of these books for the time being. And that gets us a little bit of money back finally. We'll have almost 1,700, which is quite good. I almost want to buy wood because our main hang-up with creating more weapons is enough wood to create more coal. So we're probably going to go ahead and do that. And I don't think there's really anything substantial here to buy. Maybe some extra alcohol for everybody to have. Wouldn't cost too much. That would only be about 100. And otherwise, let's just take a look. Heavy armor. Yes, okay, we'll take that. And that's probably going to be it. Yes. Okay, so we have almost 1,200 gold now. Doing pretty good there. And we got a letter from a neighboring ruler. Whoa, what is this? Okay, so Lucina, who we captured from those bandits, got us a 1,000 gold gift. Is that where all this money came from? Or are we just getting it now? Okay, I guess that's where we actually got all that money from. That makes way more sense, because I didn't think we sold enough to actually get that much back. But we're almost at 1,500 now. Okay, we're doing a lot better. That is a lot better. Hopefully this weapon forge will get finished early on tomorrow. Now, we did get the heavy armor books. We're going to go ahead and throw Emma onto that. And she's already asleep, so she can just focus on it tomorrow. As far as Harold, he seems to be doing better. He's gotten everything inspected. I wonder if he was just maybe having a little bit of a mental break. I know he wanted that divorce, and we just decided not to do it, but it looks like maybe he fulfilled that himself. Hold on. Are they still married? Yeah, they're still married, so I don't know why it says it's fulfilled now. But either way. So he's not going to be freaking out about that anymore. We're just going to go ahead and put him back on these breweries then. Okay, so Emberfall is back up and running, so we're going to go ahead and have Canute go and raid that. Let's see how he's doing. He's got a good mood and everything. His sleep is pretty much maxed out. I think because he's elderly, he actually doesn't need to sleep as much. Just go ahead and send him and just these best warriors. Actually, we may want to do a little bit bigger of a force, just because these marauders are probably going to be through with York by the time we do this, and we'll want to go and chase them down. Yeah. So we will want, let's see, 14. We'll probably want a little bit more than that. We'll just send everybody who's not level 3. We'll do that. And we'll send all of our swords, we'll send all of our axes, and we will send some maces. Okay, since I forgot to do this before, let's go ahead and move this warehouse over. Think that's enough? Let's hope. Yes. Alright, perfect. We'll put it right there. And we're going to go ahead and make our palisades again. Just like that. This isn't a priority either. I just want to make sure that our lumberers are able to get out here. So we'll go ahead and snooze these. And is everybody else? Yeah, these guys are also going to have issues getting to their wood supply, so we'll just go ahead and take out this palisade here for the moment, and we'll place another gate over there at some point. Okay, Harold is still doing quite well on his inspections now. I'm not really sure why everything was slowed up. Something must have kind of glitched out a little bit, but regardless, we can definitely put Harold back on a few of these other things to once again increase his experience gain. And we will also see how he does on this, and maybe we even put him on some of these Rutabaga fields as well. Okay, so here we are at Emberfall, and we're going to go ahead and just run on in. Nothing special here. Look at that nice army against these 5 peasants with daggers. They are definitely... they have got to be terrified. Look at those faces. Pretending to be ready for it, but they know they have no chance. And it's over before it even really began, of course. Okay, so burn the village down, got 15 herbs, definitely not anything too good for us. But let's see how York does. I don't even know where their army is at the moment. I was looking for it, and they took Vienna already, but I don't see their force anywhere on the map. It says it's on the global map somewhere, but I don't see it. I sent Lana over to York because she is all upset because, well, she's missing Declan apparently because she knows him, and unfortunately that just failed, I guess, because of this attack. So let's see. Are they walking back home? 2,400. Can we beat them? I really hope we can beat them. Okay, so here it is. It looks like the balance of power is quite a bit in our favor this time. Let's go ahead and see how we can actually do though. And there are 2 squads. We're going to try to do what we did that last time, and we're going to attack the one. It's probably not going to work out that way, but hopefully we can get it to work this time. I think last time we, like, attacked these guys up to the top, but for some reason these guys didn't attack us or something. It was a little bit strange. Hopefully something like that can happen again. And stay in the back. There we go, we don't want Knut to die. Yes, okay, we only pulled 3 of them. Well, I guess only 3 of them actually have melee weapons. Even still, this should be okay. I think we're good. We're kinda getting a little bit surrounded. I guess Knut just lost his armor. Yes. And he's injured, oh no. Infected wound, that's not good. At least we did manage to wrap them up. It doesn't look like we actually captured any of them. Let's hope Knut doesn't die now because he has no armor. And he survives. 3 dead. We captured 3. Okay. And they have all 2,400. 2,400 in our spoils. That is perfect. Keep attacking York. I love when you guys do that. That's amazing. So I think that's where we're going to call it. We do have finally a little bit of flour. I don't know what that whole hang-up was. It was definitely that instructions were gone. But I don't know why Harold wasn't properly doing instructions. I was kind of keeping an eye on him, and for whatever reason, even though it looked like he was doing his inspections and everything, and just everything started to fall apart up here. So I'm going to need to keep a closer eye on that and make sure nothing crazy happens. We just lost some warriors as well because of fatigue and not receiving a salary, apparently, which is a little weird. We definitely have the money for it. But that's going to be it. So let's say we do need to use this money smartly. That is the main thing. I think what we're going to try to do, Venice is already trying to leave York. We may help them with that, and as soon as that gets done, maybe try and take Norwich from them, and then that will break up their kingdom almost entirely. And as long as we use this money wisely, we have much less taxes to pay. Do we have any loyalists at the moment? No one that we really want to hire. And how are we doing on culture? 7 Macaw, 4 Varn. Okay, we may take off the cultural terror then, and just do no. I would love to terrorize the Tanea, but I'm a little worried that that will ruin our matriarch relation, and I would like to keep it stable for a little bit longer. But either way, that's going to be it for this episode, so as always, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.